She was standing in the light in a corner of the room. She was waiting for a hand. Then a boy came over and he asked her to dance.
I have to wait till the lights go down. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ian I'm the chairman of the board of directors of City Circle Acting Company, and on behalf of the board, let me welcome you to the Coralville Center for the Performing Arts and City Circle Acting Company's new play festival. City Circle is proud to be in our 17th season as Coralville's only community theater, and in our 4th season as the resident theater company of this beautiful performing arts facility. Thank you, City of Coralville. So next up for City Circle on October 10th is the musical Xanadu. I promise you it's much better than the movie. So we hope it runs 2 weekends. We hope to see you then. In December, we're going to be featuring A Year with Frog and Toad. It's going to be a great show. Auditions for Frog and Toad, Liz wanted me to remind everybody, are this Saturday, 9 to 12 at the Coralville Rec Center. Go online, citycircle.org, and fill out an audition form. We need people to be in this show. It's going to be wonderful. In February, we have an evening of farces, 2 farces, which would be fun. February is an awful time in Iowa, so come and laugh with us in February. And then we're going to end our season in March, in late April, I guess, with the Sondheim classic Into the Woods. So please join us for the rest of the shows in our 17th season. I want to thank at this time Jan Finlayson and the Lux Zone for providing a living room set for tonight's one of the plays this evening. I want to thank Megan Flanagan and the staff of the Coralville Performing Arts Center for all of her help in mounting this festival, which started in March, I might add. I want to thank Liz Tracy, the Uber director of this festival, who's put in countless hours through the selection process and choosing the directors and actually putting tonight's production together. So thank you, Liz. And lastly, Steve Michalachek and Hoyer Publishing for their generous support and sponsorship of the new play festival. So please join me in thanking these people. The New Play Festival is a biennial celebration of emerging voices in theater. We started it in 2004. We've had some really interesting plays that have emerged as a result of this. Joe Jennison's A Beautiful Man and Sue Gilbert's Catching the Babies, both award-winning plays that went on through the American Association of Community Theater competitions and won national awards. And we were fortunate this week that Sue sort of resurrected her show and performed it Thursday night and then this afternoon. It was really quite wonderful. I hope that many of you saw it. So we're excited about tonight's production, and we hope that you enjoy the evening. This year's festival is sort of special because Steve and Hoyer Publishing are sponsoring it. He approached us about what more he could do to get involved in the festival. His publishing company has been publishing new works and recognizing new artists, looking for new people for quite some time. So he has offered, and he's going to publish the winners of the festival, which are these 8 plays tonight. He's provided support so that we can offer cash prizes to the winners, $500 for first, $350 for second, $100 for third, and then $50 for the other 5. And so we are really excited about this. We had over, several hundred plays submitted. He provided a team of readers from the publishing company. Liz put together a team of readers locally, not connected with City Circle. They read the plays, they rated them, and they chose these 8. We give preference to playwrights with Iowa ties, and so all of the plays this evening have Iowa ties, which we're excited about. The winners have been selected. And once they were selected, then Liz found directors. We had auditions, the plays were cast, and then the directors developed the shows on their own. And this week then, they came together in Tech Week under Liz's guidance, and for the first time, and she sort of integrated the plays this evening into what you're going to see tonight. So, could I have the house lights, please? I want to introduce the playwrights who are here this evening. Let me get my list. Elijah Jones. He's acting, I think he's directing too, and he's written one, so that's great. Is Jennifer Fawcett here? I don't. No. Okay, she couldn't make it this evening. Chris Okishi, is he here yet?
He'll be here later.
He's going to be here later, so he'll be at the reception later. This is good. Amy White. Amy, stand up. Dwayne Larson has 2 plays. Dwayne. Catherine Shook. Back here, Catherine. Elizabeth Reed. Elizabeth. Thanks to you for all your hard work. We're excited to see these plays come to life this evening. Let me remind you to turn off any noise-making devices. There will be no intermission. The plays will just run right after another. We're going to have a reception after the production this evening in the lobby. We have some treats. You can meet the actors and the playwrights. Please stay seated after the show. The actors are going to come out for a curtain call, and then I will announce the winners of the competition. So enjoy the show.
They moved up and down with the waves of the soul. Their moves keeping time for the
I've been chasing that one for a long time. That dog used to run away once a week. Then he'd show up in the middle of the night, barking in the backyard. So sometimes it was only for a day, sometimes it was for a week, but no matter, he always came back at the same time. My father used to threaten he wouldn't let him back in again, but he always did. Then the dog would take off again. I don't think he barked once during the daytime. Didn't care about the postman or the strangers at the door. None of it. When he died, it was like he just run away again. I lay in bed for hours just waiting. Never had another dog since.
Are you my...
You're
You don't look like Have you come to take me away?
What?
Shouldn't you have wings?
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 Why would I have wings?
Why are you yelling?
Hold on. Here it comes. I think that was the 7:15 Lone Star Express. What a thrill hearing that again.
Look, are you my angel? Have you come to take me away?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh. I'm sorry, but just now you heard
A train! You didn't hear it?
No.
You might want to get your hearing checked.
Me? If anyone's deaf, it's you.
I have many ailments, but fortunately that isn't one of them.
Then why were you yelling?
Because of all the noise. I assumed you couldn't hear me. That was a wave or two that came through just now.
I'm not deaf. And this is a quiet ward. Neither of us should have been yelling.
Are you sure you can hear me over?
Yes. People are asleep.
What a strange time to sleep. Let's see. Oh, just one more. Should be around here somewhere.
One more what?
One more sound. The WBEX Comedy Hour from the radio broadcast of March 16th, 1973. My wife was in the audience. She had a very distinct laugh.
And
Well, I'd like to hear it again. I can't quite remember it. It's just right in there, just on the tip of my brain, so to speak.
do you think you'll find it here?
Well, it's got to go someplace,
But why would it come here?
because this is where sound goes. You don't think it stops just as soon as you stop hearing it, do you?
No, I suppose not, but I've never thought to look for it.
That's why you don't have a net. If I may, what are you doing here if you're not looking for a sound?
This is my ceiling.
Pardon me?
I'm looking at it.
Indeed. So you're
In bed.
dreaming then. I've invaded your dream and we haven't even met. That's very presumptuous of me.
No, you've invaded my ceiling. I'm lying in bed and I'm looking at my ceiling.
Are you sure?
Yes, I know my ceiling quite intimately. I've been staring at it for 2 months now.
If this is your ceiling, am I in fear of falling?
Should I be in fear of going deaf?
Only if you're not wearing earplugs. Oh my God!
What did you hear?
Everything. It's all here.
I can't hear a thing.
Well, there are different kinds of hearing. Perhaps you have no memory for sound.
Maybe I am deaf. On top of everything else.
Why are you looking at your ceiling?
Because I'm stuck in this damned bed. I've tried the windows, and the wall, and even the door. And I like this place the best. It's my secret. I can come here without, well, having to get out of bed. And until now, I had it to myself.
I see.
I'm dying.
Ah, yes, I thought that might be it.
Does it shock you? Aren't you going to feel sorry for me?
We all do it eventually. This part of it isn't so bad, is it?
There's no privacy in this place. Nowhere I can go to get away from these sick people. We're all so disgusting here with our strange smells and noises. I feel like I'm on display in some horrific greenhouse of diseased plants.
I'll leave you be then.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so cranky. Please stay for a bit. My husband was here earlier, and I pretended to be asleep. Suppose that was cruel of me. I thought dying would Give me a new perspective or something, make me a better person. But I still get annoyed with the little things that annoyed me before. Only now they're mixed in with the annoyances of this disease and they make me want to punch something. And then I have to lie in bed feeling so lonely at night and... And the moon is beautiful, isn't it?
You can see the moon at this time of day?
Day. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't see the moon?
I can at night.
How strange. Maybe you're blind.
How can I be blind if I can see you?
How can I be deaf if I can hear you? Are you sick too?
No, just old. I believe this is what they call dying of natural causes. There were just a few sounds I wanted to hear before I head off.
And then what? You'll just go?
I don't know, I've never done it before. But that's how I'd like it to be.
But where will you go?
That way.
Oh, it's there, just there.
I've saved this sound for the last. I used to tell my wife, when I die, I wanted to hear her laughing. But she went first and took it with her. What about you?
I didn't know until tonight. That's what woke me up this feeling. Do it now. It's the first time I haven't felt frightened. Suppose I should wait until my husband comes back in the morning, but I'd rather just do it now without the fuss. And I realize that we've only just met, but... Well, if you think that you're going soon, I'm a little nervous for this next part.
Well, I have just one sound left on my list.
I was always told you die alone.
Did you believe it, though?
No, I suppose I didn't. And now you're here and I don't understand it, but...
What we know is very small. But what we believe is infinite. Here comes it, rolling in all by itself.
Where?
Let's see.
I wish I could hear it.
Well, come closer.
It won't work, it's your memory.
Well, maybe you can feel its vibrations. I had a deaf aunt. That's what she'd do. When my uncle played the piano, she'd put her face against the wood. Are you ready?
Their moves keeping time for the rhythm. And the girl looked at him and she knew what it was, and she smiled as she said to him,
Hey there, listeners, and welcome back to Hot in the Kitchen with Phil and Phyllis. I'm Phil Harris. And I'm Phyllis Sampson Harris. And today we have a special treat for you loyal listeners, Cherry's Jubilee Pie.
Cherry's Jubilee Pie reminds me of our wedding night, Phyllis.
Or a couple weeks later, Phil. We were never ones for beginner's luck, folks.
But practice does make perfect, huh, Phyllis?
You got that right, Phil. But our listeners won't need much practice or luck to make this recipe. First, we start with the graham cracker crust we made last week. Unless your kids have eaten it out of the freezer.
Oh, kids, we dodged a bullet never having any of them.
Sure did, Phil, and our crusts are just fine. Speaking of crusty, when are your parents visiting again?
Next week, so we better stock up on some wine. I figure a case a day will do.
Good idea, Phil. But what will you and your folks drink? But seriously, I love your folks, and I cannot wait for them to try this dessert.
They're going to love it, Phyllis, almost as they love you. Kiss?
Kiss.
Mwah! That's cooking with gas.
Now that we're turned on and heated, we pour in a mixture of canned cherries, orange juice, fresh orange zest into a saucepan and let it simmer for 15 minutes.
If you can last that long. Rawr. But in the meantime, we've got to whip ourselves up some fresh whipped cream.
Some cooks like to use ice cream or Cool Whip, but we prefer to get our hands dirty. So in a large mixing bowl, put in some heavy cream, a teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of powdered sugar, then grab your whisk and
whip it! Whip it good!
And wrap that whip!
While Phyllis finishes whipping her cream, we're going to take a short break for a word from our sponsors.
Okay, guys, we're clear. Great job as always. We'll be back in 1.
By on Thursday and pick up the last of my stuff.
That's fine. I've got an appointment in the morning. I'll be home at 1.
That will be plenty of time.
I spoke with Jerry. He says the house should move pretty quickly in this market.
It's a good house. Good location.
Yeah. It's a good house.
And we're back in 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back, folks, and let me tell you, listeners, there is nothing quite like the sight of my wife covered in cream.
Oh, Phil, careful. Bad boys don't get dessert.
They get everything!
So fill your crust with the hot cherries and cold cream.
Cool, hot, cool, hot.
And now for the coup de grace, douse the top with some brandy and
come on, baby, light my fire. Seems a shame to blow out the flame, Phyllis. Seems a shame.
I know. But if you don't, everything that's sweet turns burnt and bitter.
All right. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Please twirl me one more time. Don't stop spinning me. Please swirl me in your mind so
See, I am the captain.
Captain of what?
The ship. It's a pirate ship and it's been taken over by the good guys. They put the pirates down in the hold. See? They got a bunch of them in the bottom. They're the ones without the heads. There's a lot of guys without heads here. I'm thinking that somebody is systematically taking the heads off and smuggling them out of the library.
Who'd want just the heads?
Pirates! They want to keep the heads for trophies. That's why it's such a punishment for them to cut the heads off. Hey, scary times.
That's stupid.
You're stupid.
Shut up.
You shut up. Jake, it's my ship.
It sank.
Fix it.
Shut up, bro. She'll kick you out.
She'll kick you out. You wreck everything.
She kicks me out all the time.
Then how come you're here all the time?
She says every day's a new start. She hasn't kicked me out today.
In this house, nobody lived there for years. They're still here, only their heads have disappeared. Nobody knows why.
I know why. Somebody smuggled them out of the library.
If I wanted to smuggle something, I'd stick it under my hat. This was Robert's hat. He died, and now it's mine.
Who's Robert?
He lived at our house for a while till Mom got tuckered out. Then he hurt his foot, so the other one had to do all the work. Then he couldn't hardly keep his eyes open. One day he was here, and the next day he was gone. Just like that. That's what's happening around here. Changes come, and changes go. See, this is the house where the pirates end up. End of the line.
Where'd you get that door?
From the Lego bucket.
Sorry, just looking for a door.
Here's one. It's just the same as this one, only different. See, now there's just one guy left in this house. He knows his days are numbered. All the other guys down in the basement are calling his name. He's thinking, why aren't there any windows in this house? If there are some windows, I could see outside, find out my options. None of this waiting around to die like a caged animal.
Jesus, what the hell, Brody? Yeah, sorry. I know. You're a stupid a-hole. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's a prison.
What's a prison?
I made a prison, and these guys are the prisoners. Here's the yard.
Shit.
They come out of the big house for 1 hour only and get to walk around outside. Maybe the sun is shining, maybe it isn't.
How can they even tell? They don't have heads.
They feel it in their bodies, it's on their shoulders. Hey, what time is it, Jake?
What do you care?
Hey, what time is it? Sana, what time is it, please? Hey, what are you doing?
Massive destruction from the inside. Headless prisoners are all free and running around like zombies.
It's alright, it's almost time for me to go anyway.
Go where?
Wednesday night witness. It starts at 6.
What do you want to go there for? You know it's bullshit.
You're not supposed to curse in the library.
Shut up, asswipe. What are you gonna do? Tell on me? Put me in your prison?
I like to sing.
What?
At Wednesday night witness, there's singing, and I like to sing. They also let me peel potatoes.
They put you to work? That sucks.
It's not work, really. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun to peel potatoes. If you're an idiot.
They cook them in mash and then everybody eats. It's alright. Out of the rubble, the people construct a sacred pyramid and they worship the head at the top.
Got any money?
They bring riches to the head and lay them at the foot of the pyramid.
Can't you hear me? I said, got any money?
No, not here, not now.
What does that mean?
It means no, I don't have any money.
I want to go to Casey's with Nathan when he gets here. I need some money.
How much do you need?
Enough to go to Casey's and get something to eat.
You can get something to eat at Wednesday Night Witness. They have tons of food there that they cook in those big pots.
Shut up about Wednesday Night Witness. I told you, it's bullshit and I'm not going.
Just trying to solve your problem. You're hungry and you don't have any money. Sounds like a problem to me.
You're a problem. At least I'm not wearing some dead guy's hat.
Hey,
What have we here? Library card, note that says, Brody has my permission to attend Wednesday Night Witness alone. And a Lego pirate that is being smuggled out of the library.
Hey, give it. It's my pirate from home anyway.
Take it back, smuggler. Sorry, Brody.
It's okay.
I know how to get money when I need it. Hear what I said, dipshit?
Something about money? I wasn't listening. I was looking for a treasure chest. Have you seen it?
I said I know how to get money when I need it.
Like from a treasure chest?
Sort of. I mean, there's money here.
In the treasure chest?
Shut up about the treasure chest. I mean, there's money in the library.
Well, how could there be money here? Nothing costs anything.
Think about it, idiot. People pay fines when their books are late, don't they?
I don't know. She never makes me pay. Guess she knows I don't have any money.
But some people pay. I've seen it. She puts the money in the cabinet in the back of her desk. And one of those money envelopes with the zipper that the bank uses. So I figure when she's ready to lock up, I'll just hide in the bathroom.
Suppose if someone's in the bathroom.
Then I'll wait, dumbhead. I'll wait till everyone else leaves.
How are you gonna get the money?
I told you, just in the cabinet. It's not even locked.
How are you gonna get out of the library once it's all locked up?
Out of the back door. It has one of those push bar things. And you'll be at Wednesday night witless and won't say a word.
Won't say a word about what?
About the money.
It can't amount to very much. It's not like $100 or anything.
What do you know? You're clueless.
What's happened here is Evelyn struck a sign. The sacred pyramid has used up all the plain bricks, and I'll have to wait until another day to find the treasure chest. Tempus fugit, stone it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's what my grandmother says.
What time is it anyway?
Can't you tell time on the big clock?
No, why should I?
The little hand tells the hour, and the big hand tells the minutes. So the little hand is on the 6, and the big hand's on the 9. So it's 15 minutes till 6, or my grandmother would say it's 1:45.
I know.
Looks like Nathan Patrick with a dirty shirt.
Yeah, well, I'm here till the little hand's on the 8.
We'll see you, Jake. It's time for Wednesday Night Witness. Sure you don't want to come?
I'm sure.
So I can be a color painting that you'll look upon.
John? John, are you okay? I didn't hear you get up. Is something wrong? John, it's not even 5 a.m.
No, Marion, nothing's wrong. I'm just thinking.
You know what Mother used to say about you thinking.
Doggone it, Marion. I don't want to hear about your mother and her hatred of my intellect.
I'm sorry, dear.
No, it's not your fault. It's her fault. But that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm worried about Billy.
Billy? But he's asleep up in his room. He's all curled up with Mr. Giraffe. Oh, he loves that bear.
That's what's been bothering me. I think we baby that boy too much.
Oh, but he is just a baby.
No, he's not. It's time we stop treating him like one. He needs to learn about tough love.
Isn't that the name of one of those movies you like to watch?
I'm not talking about a movie, Marion. I'm talking about a concept, a statement of purpose, a manifesto, if you will.
John, you're scaring me.
You see, that's exactly the problem. I don't want my son to grow up in a world where he's afraid of words that end with vowels. That's not the way I was brought up.
But John,
No buts about it. That boy needs to get a taste of the real world. Just like Marion, did I ever tell you about my 12th birthday?
Oh, John, not the 12th birthday story again.
It was a day I'll never forget. It was a crisp September morning, the likes of which we'll never see again. In the air was a pungent odor, like an orange dipped in motor oil. You know the kind of smell I'm talking about, Marion?
Mm-hmm. Motor oil.
And the next thing you know, this harvest had come early, and Papa put me in a pickup truck, and we drove and we drove. He said he was going to give me the greatest gift a 12-year-old could get. He was going to show me what life was all about. Well, sir, the next thing you know, I'm standing on a street corner in downtown Detroit. Papa's taillights are headed off in the distance. Crazy thing is, we lived in Nebraska. Well, some people today would call that abandonment. I call it confidence.
They called it abandonment then too, John.
Next couple of years were pretty tough. You know, Detroit's not as nice as people make it out to be. You'd be surprised. Why, for a time, I survived by hunting ducks in the park. I became quite skilled at it. Those ducks grew to fear me. But I could tell they respected me as an adversary. But the problem was, Marion, there was a problem. There was never, ever enough ducks to go around.
Oh, I know, dear, I know. You faced many difficulties. But you persevered to become the proud, duck-fed man you are today.
Damn straight, as we used to say around the pond. And those experiences, they helped shape me, Marion, made me the man I am today. Why, I can stand proudly and say, I'm John Francis Plotkin, #2 in sales of retail refrigerator magnets in the whole country. Don't you ever forget it.
Oh, John.
That's the kind of life I want for my son, Marion.
Daddy, Mr. Giraffe woke me up. He said he heard someone ranting.
Oh,
I'm sleepy.
Oh, Billy, I'm so sorry we woke you. Let's get you back to bed.
No, Marion, the boy needs to hear this. Hey, champ, how you doing?
I had that dream about the pizza again. It was big and scary and had all those toppings.
It's all right, son. We'll get you that pizza. But we need to talk to you about something. Something important. Something your mother and I have been putting off for too long.
Mommy? Dad? Did I do something bad?
Oh, no, sweetie. It's just that sometimes mommies and daddies need to talk to their little boys about important things.
And sometimes mommies and daddies don't have the guts to do it.
And sometimes daddies should leave well enough alone.
And sometimes mommies should just shut the hell up.
And sometimes daddies should...
Can I go back to
No!
I mean, no, dear. We really do need to talk to you. We'll just do it quietly. Right, dear?
Yes. Hey, Slugger, do you remember your 6th birthday when we got you that bike with the training wheels?
Yeah, I love my bike!
Yeah, I know you do, champ. But see, the thing is, that was 20 years ago, champ. You're a 26-year-old man. Instead, those training wheels come off.
What?
20 years, 2 decades. Hell, that's 5 presidential administrations.
What? Daddy, what are you saying?
What I'm saying, boy, you're no longer a boy. You're an adult man. You need to act like it.
What Daddy's trying to say, dear, is
Oh,
that...
no, you don't, Marion. Don't you sugarcoat this. That's how we got into this whole mess.
I'm a grown-up?
Yes, Billy, you're mommy's little man.
And that's another thing. Billy is the name of a child. He's a grown man. He has a grown name. Your name is William Randolph Plotkin, son. That's right. You're named after the greatest man who ever lived.
Randolph? Mommy, was I a bad boy?
Oh, no, sweetie, it's just that we, as a species, we age.
What's a species?
Look, William, do you remember your friends from kindergarten? You know, Freddie and Susie across the street, Benny and Bobby across town? Well, Ben and Susie are married now, and they're expecting a child. Freddie joined the Army, and Bobby runs a restaurant.
They won't play with me anymore.
No, they're too busy to play sport. But let me ask you this. Didn't you ever think it was strange that they were driving cars, dressing differently, and graduated high school? I mean, didn't you ever say to yourself, why do I still play in sandboxes? And why do all my sheets have Smurfs on them?
Because Smurfs are cool!
No, they're really not, son. But that's the second. Look, William, you have the body of an adult, but you think and act like a little kid. And when it comes to supporting yourself and being out in the real world, that's going to be a detriment.
Oh, I blame myself.
I blame your mother too, son. Okay. I can't get myself completely off the hook. I mean, I guess I should have noticed that he never asked to drive the car, never needed help with homework, certainly didn't ask me help shaving. I just thought you were being mature and responsible. Just kind of got me on that one, huh?
I'm sleepy.
Oh, no. There's no time for sleep, son. You got a lot of time to make up for it. Now, Marion, you've been homeschooling the boy. What do we got to work with here?
Oh, right. Homeschooling. You see, we were just about to start the second grade, and then, well, Danielle Steele came out with her new novel, and then, well, before you know it, it was Oscar season, and you know how crazy that gets.
Marion, are you telling me that my 26-year-old son has a first grade education? Is that what you're telling me, Marion?
Well, we might have skipped part of first grade, actually.
I can count to 10. 1, 2, 7.
Okay. We can make this work. I can't let old Weatherton at the club lord this over me anymore. Plotkin, old chap, did I tell you about my son Roger? First in his class at Harvard. Why, he'll make partner by the time he's 30. How's your boy doing? Fine, Wilkinson. Why, he hasn't went to bed in weeks. I can't go through a fling like that. I refuse to.
Maybe when he's 30.
No, this has to end here and now. We've been putting this off long enough. Now, maybe somehow that's our fault, maybe it's not, but still, we've got to plow ahead on this thing.
Just what are you talking about, John? What are you suggesting?
Marion, did I ever tell you about my 12th birthday?
Not the 12th birthday story.
It was a crisp September
No,
morning.
John, I won't let you do it. Not Detroit.
My parents loaded me
John,
in
your parents were lunatics. It's a miracle you made it to 13.
13, 17, 22.
My parents made me what I am today. Why, if I knew they were still alive or what their real names were or where they lived, I'd track them down and I'd thank them.
I don't care, John. You are not taking him to Detroit.
Fine, we'll compromise.
Mommy. Why is Daddy mad at Mr. Giraffe?
Oh, Daddy's just mad at a lot of things, sweetie.
All right. Put off. Here we go. There's my grown-up entry-level executive. How's it feel to be an important businessman, champ?
This hat itches.
Now, son, if you go a couple blocks north, there's a big bus. It'll take you right to the big city.
Can I take Mr. Giraffe?
No, you're an adult now, remember? It's time we put away those childish things like Mr. Giraffe.
But
Oh, Billy, no!
Now, we're gonna miss you, pal. You be sure and visit on Christmas, okay? I think that went pretty well, don't you?
You're a monster, John! Oh. Are you coming back to bed, dear?
I'm coming, sweetheart.
Mommy, Daddy, where's North? Mr. Giraffe?
Spin, spin, shimmy.
Is she coming over tonight?
That's what she said.
You should clean then.
I don't know if you're in the place to tell me what to do.
It was just a suggestion. I think she would really like it if it were clean.
Look, I know what she likes, okay? You don't know shit, so just keep your fucking suggestions to yourself. Christ, are you crying?
I don't like it when you say those things.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a pussy, I wouldn't have to keep you in there, you know? Maybe if you grew a pair and took a lesson from me, things could be different. Look, just pay attention then, okay? Maybe you'll learn something.
Pay attention to what?
Well, if I'm lucky, tonight's the night, little man. I haven't had a girl hold out this long since I was 16.
You didn't lose your virginity until you were 21.
Fuck off, I was 16. It was the backseat of my Ford, and the girl told me I was a natural. Since then, it's been chick after chick, drunk sluts who should have known better, but were happy they didn't when we were done. What are you doing?
I think I look rather nice, don't you? This color goes well with my skin. It's like cream and sky. I'm a little cloud puff.
What's the puff?
I mean, maybe. I find boys attractive sometimes.
So what, now you're just gonna be some fairy bitch in a dress?
I look nice.
Whatever.
You don't like it? I could put on a different one.
Why the fuck would that matter?
It's just, yesterday, you didn't say anything. When I had on the yellow dress.
Blue, yellow, you look like a fag.
Oh, I get it.
What?
She wasn't coming over yesterday.
So?
So that's why you didn't care.
That's a fucking lie, you know it.
Why haven't you taken away any of this?
I can't do that. That's against the rules.
Whose rules?
Not who's, just the. You come with all that shit. You stay locked up with all that shit. That's just how it is.
And if you were to let me out,
It's not an option.
and this is? Right. Fine.
Why the fuck are you like this?
You know the answer to that.
No, I don't! Stop fucking saying that I do!
Why are you so angry?
Stop. Stop. Stop fucking caring. Stop being so fucking queer.
I'm sorry.
Look, would you put some pants on at least? She's going to be here any second.
I don't think I want to. More importantly, I don't think you want me to. I look nice, and this dress feels rather free. It could be good. It was your mother's, wasn't it? It was your favorite scent. There's not much left.
What are you doing?
I miss her. She didn't care what color the dress was. She was always laughing. Don't you remember? Sneaking into your mother's room to go through makeup? It all smelled so nice. It was like powders of color. It was magical. Back then you didn't think it was fair that only girls got to know that kind of magic. Your mom came in, and she laughed. Told you had on the wrong shade of lipstick. She helped you wipe off that gaudy red. Told you to go like this. So she could put on the light pink. And what did she say afterwards?
You're my pretty doll boy. Shit, that's her. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. That's fine. Tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, okay. Bye.
She's not coming over again?
Never gonna happen.
Waiting isn't too terrible. I kind of like the anticipation. It's all right. You know you didn't even want to. You just thought it was about time it happened.
Stop fucking talking for 1 second. That dress does look really nice on you.
I heard a story about a man. He came up with a plan for flying.
Linderson, how was the weekend? Get a chance to try out the new toy?
Oh yeah, got that baby out on the highway. You should see those soccer moms scatter. Once I target the lasers, look out.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I gotta get myself a combat-ready Segway. Here I am poking along in my Porsche 918 like a chump.
I'll hook you up with my Segway guy, Frankie. He's getting in some imports from Latvia.
If I could have your attention, gentlemen.
Sorry, Mr. Linderson.
Henderson here was just asking.
First on the agenda, I'm sure we all know that we had to let Ponderson go. I'm sure we all know what happened, so there's no further need to discuss it. Now, we're getting some fresh blood in to head up special projects and applications. Anderson here brought him aboard. Miss Brinderson, you can send him in.
Mr. Linderson, sir, this is Anderson. Anderson, Gunderson, Henderson, Anderson.
And of course you know Anderson. Anderson.
Anderson? That's bound to cause some confusion.
Not at all. I've decided that Anderson here will now be old Anderson, and young Anderson will be new Anderson.
Brilliant, Mr. Linderson.
Well, that's why my salary is 3,000 times yours. Well, new Anderson, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I got my MBA in IT from GW down in DC. I wanted to be a CTO, and then I interned at IBM.
Well, excellent. We're glad to have you on the team. Well, now, I'm sure old Anderson has filled you in on the requirements of your new position, what we expect from you, who in your department has the most fragile ego, who you can crush like a bug, etc., etc. The usual. We're going to put together a financial package for you just as soon as those sons of bitches in accounting get their heads out of their asses.
Well, they've got more on the ball than those jerkwads in marketing. Those a-holes.
or those rat bastards in human resources.
Hey there. Watch it, newbie. Mrs. Shinderson is a saint. What that woman has been through.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, I'm sorry.
I got my eyes on you, newbie.
Well, now we all know that we have to do the project rollout coming up next quarter, and I'm expecting stunning reports from all of you, especially you, Henderson.
I got those numbers you asked for, Mr. Linderson.
Splendid. So what did the focus groups have to say, and more importantly, what didn't they have to say?
Well, during the last half of the previous quarter, we assembled multiple focus groups to gauge the effectiveness of the project vis-a-vis immediate efficiency to delayed gratification. We used their reactions to evaluate the pros and cons, RE, success versus failure, in a practical environment.
Yes, well, as my father used to say, throw it up against the wall and see who licks it. He was a wise man.
My old man used to say, roll them out to the barn and see if they squat. He had plain sense.
Excellent. Henderson?
I hate my father.
You, Anderson, anything to contribute?
Tie it to the bumper and drive it to a crack house. My father managed a Blockbuster.
Well, that's strike two, new Anderson. Let's get our heads in the game, shall we?
I'm game if you are, boss. Right, Henderson?
I am so game. New Anderson.
Game on.
Well, I'll allow it. So, Gunderson, the project rollout.
Well, we all know how important this project is for the company. It affects the bottom line from the top down. We'll never capitalize on potential earnings without it. And don't even get me started on maximizing synergy.
Oh, settle down, Gunderson. There's no need to panic. So what did the focus groups have to say?
Well, it's not good, sir. Going over the market research, it says here, 28% of focus groups refused to have anything to do with focus groups. 34% took a swing at the moderator. Another 40% threatened the life of his mother. We haven't seen such negative results since the dark days of '03. And some of these comments, listen to this. The sign out front said, "Free puppies, where's my puppy?" Is this a joke? Who are you people? Give me back my medication. It just goes on and on.
So what did the market research have to say?
People really hate market research, honestly, sir. It's pretty ugly out there.
Well, this doesn't necessarily suggest a trend. We could just be talking about a statistical anomaly here. A few aberrations aren't worth bad-mouthing a tried-and-true system that's never let us down before.
The moderator for the downtown group was found stuffed in a dumpster. They think he might lose a spleen.
Well, that's downtown. I wouldn't drown a kitten downtown. What about our man uptown?
Missing since Thursday. We think he may have fled to Paramus. He has a sister there.
Not Uptown Charlie.
So Gunderson, any recommendations on how we can salvage this stink bomb? Anything positive we could take away?
I believe it may be a question of branding, sir. The term focus group seems outdated and confusing. What does it even mean, focus groups? A group that focuses on something. What? Just nonsensical 20th century backwardism. Pure dumbthink. I propose we relaunch the whole focus group concept under a new brand. I call it Concentrated Masses. Trips off the tongue, doesn't it? It's got everything focus groups have, but more fresh and exciting. Concentrated Masses, the focus groups of tomorrow. They're what's for dinner.
I like it. I like it much.
I like it much also, sir.
Suck up.
Oh, no. Lord Anderson. Suck up is a worthy career goal for the likes of Henderson. Why, sucking up built this entire corporation, as sure as it saved my marriage. And don't forget, you and I were young suck-ups ourselves not that many years ago.
You're right, sir. I apologize, Henderson. You're one hell of a suck-up.
Thank you, sir. Coming from a legendary suck-up such as yourself, that's quite an honor.
Now, I hate to break up this suck-up loving, but we do have a project rollout to consider. Now, I would suggest that we start with It's the board. I'll have to take this. Suck up among yourselves. Yes? That's like... Billy? Oh, no, of course. Yes, I'll get the word out. Thank you. Gentlemen, the project rollout will have to be rolled back.
What? But sir, the project rollout's been on the agenda for the past 5 quarters? What could possibly be more important?
I thought it was just a rumor, but what I'm going to tell you cannot leave this room. No one can know. Not even your mistress, Gunderson.
Wow.
The board has been hammering out the details with the boys across the street, and it looks like there's going to be a repressed merger.
Oh, my God!
A repressed merger? But sir, that's just an old CEO's tale, isn't it?
It's just a story, I tell you. It has to be. Gunderson, I'm scared. Hold me.
Excuse me. Just what is a repressed merger? I'm not familiar with that term.
In the old days, we used to call it pissing in the revenue stream. It's not something to be taken lightly. It can be a real growth killer.
But what is it?
I heard it's when a leveraged buyout and a hostile takeover have a baby.
That's disgusting. It goes against all the laws of God and nature. I mean, how can the SEC allow such an abomination to exist?
Oh, gentlemen, calm down. A repressed merger is simply the result of a paradigm shift when quarterly dividends exceed projected profits but stay within expected parameters. Now, I don't think I can make it any plainer than that.
Oh, of course. I mean, when you put it like that, it's as clear as can be. I feel kind of silly now for getting all worked up like that.
That's it! I can't take any more of this nonsense! You people are insane!
What is the meaning of this, New Anderson? Explain yourself.
All of this Orwellian gobbledygook you've been spouting. It's meaningless.
Calm down, New Anderson.
No! Dumbthink! Backwardism! Those aren't even real words! And I'm not the only one. None of you understand what you're saying either, do you?
Just sit down, New Anderson. You're making a fool of yourself.
I can prove it. Do any of you, any one of you, know what this corporation does? What product does it make? What service does it provide? How can you justify its existence? I knew it. None of us has understood anything that's been said here, and I'm the only one who can admit it. You're all afraid to.
Oh, now, see here, New Anderson.
Stop that! I'm not New Anderson. I'm not even Anderson. I'm part of a loosely organized, radical anarchist gathering of like-minded individuals dedicated to bringing down the 1%. If things go well, maybe even the 2 or 3%. We're still working that out.
Oh, God. You're one of those Occupy people, aren't you?
Occupy? Please, those posers. We were operating long before they showed up. Stealing our slogans and business models? Why, I've eaten more pepper spray than they've had hot meals. No, we were the first. We call ourselves pre-Occupy.
So what do you want with us?
Our plan was to infiltrate your ranks and gather intel on your organization. I've been taping this entire meeting.
Typical anti-corporate activists utilizing the very technology manufactured by the people you rail against. Just another hypocrite.
Not at all. This tape recorder is made out of hemp. Hand-stitched. Took 5 years.
Wow, that stuff really is versatile.
So what happens now?
Now I take this recording as proof that you big shots with your billionaire salaries have no idea what you're saying or doing. You're completely useless to society.
Oh, Lord, he's right. Our lives are meaningless. There's only the void. The void!
And who will listen to you? The public couldn't care less.
We'll see what the readers of my blog have to say. Sure, I only have 4 followers now, but those numbers can only grow.
I'm afraid we can't take that chance. We're going to have to feed you to the wildebeests.
Is that one of your stupid euphemisms? Feed me to the wildebeests.
No,
What does that mean? Are you going to freeze my credit or something?
No, it means we're going to feed you to the wildebeests. They're in the conference room.
Well, at least
Anderson,
that
if you
makes
would.
sense, I guess.
Now, if there's no new business to discuss, I'm adjourning this meeting. Oh, there's one last thing. The bonuses this year will only be $500 million rather than the usual $1 billion. Thanks, Obama. Dismissed.
Hey, Henderson. I gave your mom a repressed merger last night.
Cut it out, Gunderson.
The system works.
With the platform flying, he showed it to his wife. Then he said, "Now, darling, why are you crying so?"
Children, your father and I are leaving for the evening. We're leaving for that grand party we were invited to. Come, give us a kiss. Wendy.
What, Mom?
Do you like my dress?
Well, it's kind of ugly, but it suits you, I guess.
And what do you think of the shoes?
Mom, are you going to keep asking me these questions? I have to return this text back to Claire. She's having total boy problems. Michelle Warner totally wants to take her boyfriend Duncan to the prom, but it's so not happening. And now she's spreading rumors about Claire, and I have to do damage control. It's kind of life or death here, Mom.
I understand. Go ahead. What about you, Johnny? How does Mommy look?
Ew.
Good to know. And what about my youngest boy? Michael, what do you think?
Oh, Mom, you're still here.
Oh, Michael, how about my dress?
It's blue. Why are you wearing it?
Your father and I are leaving for the party now. I need one of your famous kisses goodbye.
Do I have to? The movie just got really good.
No, I suppose not.
You know, I'm having a heck of a time getting this tied right. What's the matter?
We've lost them, George.
What do you mean?
We've lost them. They're gone.
Nonsense. They're sitting right here in front of us.
They're zombies, George. Flesh-eating zombies attached to their mobile devices and iPads and video games.
Oh, yes, killed them.
Do you see what I mean? George, I'm worried. They're not children anymore. They're little adults who want nothing more than to kill car hijackers on their video games and socialize via text message. I don't think John's left that chair in a week. I haven't seen Michael eat anything but popcorn and Gatorade, and he's gone through some strange growth spurt, and he looks like he's in his early 20s, and he's 7. And Wendy, she used to date the most lovely boys, but now, did you see who she brought home on Friday? I think his name was Spike. I think he's in a motorcycle gang.
Mary, you're overrated.
I am not. Don't tell me you can't see it. Maybe we shouldn't go to the party.
That's out of the question.
We could go out with the children, go see a movie, play Frisbee in the park.
No, I can't miss this party. It's very important. You know money's been tight lately. I have to show my boss at the firm that I'm invested in the company, that I'm a team player. The firm is downsizing next month, and if I don't prove myself, we could lose everything.
And I know, it's been so hard for you. Maybe I could get a part-time job. I could go back to teaching.
Oh, no, I couldn't ask you to do that.
I want to. It'd be an extra paycheck. And don't we want Wendy to attend a good school next year? We're boarding her, remember?
What?
Oh, now she listens to me.
You're sending me to boarding school? Since when? When were you going to tell me?
It was decided just last week. We're sending you to St. Andrews.
Scotland? What the heck is this? You expect me to leave all my friends behind. This is so unfair. Make Johnny go, but don't send me away.
You're going, and that's final.
Oh, this is crap.
Watch your language, young lady.
I am a grown-up. I should be able to make my own decisions.
You are not a grown-up. You are 15. I am your father, the king of this household, and you will respect what I say. The decision is final. You will respect what I say, or I will send Nana back to the pet store.
Daddy, no!
Oh, you can't do that, Dad. Wendy loves that dog. So be it. This little runt has bothered me for long enough.
George.
I can't stand it. No one around here seems to appreciate all that I do for them, so here's what's going to happen. Wendy, you're going to school in the fall, whether you like it or not. The dog is now living outside.
You can't do that. She's a purebred. She can't handle the snow.
Michael and John, you will stop playing around on these bloody contraptions, and 5 times a week, you will participate in team sports.
Like football? I bruise like a peach.
And your video game intake will be regulated to 1 hour a day.
Oh, you can't do that to me. How will I survive?
You'll manage. Now, we're leaving, and it's time for the 3 of you to go to bed. Mary, let's go.
Good night, children.
I can't believe they did that. Poor Nana.
Do you think he was really serious about the sports?
I think he was.
Are they really sending you away?
I guess. This is rotten.
What do we do?
Well, maybe we should just go to bed. We don't want to make him any more cross, do we?
Yeah, good idea.
Hey, why are you crying?
What? Oh, hi. I'm just crying because I'm not crying.
Did you stub your toe?
No.
You did. That's okay. It must have hurt. But what are you doing in my house?
The window was open.
Do you like coming into people's houses just because the windows are open? That's a little creepy.
No, it's not.
And are you wearing tights?
What are tights?
And a skirt?
I don't know.
Dude, you really look like a woman right now.
I am not a woman.
Oh, then you're a pervert.
No, I'm sure I'm not. Look, I just came for the story.
What story?
About Claire and Duncan and the evil Michelle Warner and the ball.
You were eavesdropping on me?
Well, it was very interesting.
Look, I'm not your own personal form of entertainment. I don't even know your name.
I'm Peter. Peter Pan.
Did your mother name you that?
Don't have a mother.
I'm sorry.
Well, what's your name?
Wendy Dakota Apple Darling.
That's a lot of names.
So, you like my story, huh?
Oh, yes. Very much. Could you please tell me the end of it? Does Claire get to go to the ball with Duncan?
Let's find out. Looks like it. Apparently Claire and Michelle had a bit of a run-in at McKenna Bishop's birthday party, and Claire ended up pulling out a few chunks of Michelle's weave before smashing her face in the birthday cake. Looks like it's happily ever after for Claire and Duncan.
Well, that's great.
Wait, where are you going?
Well, I was gonna go tell the ending of the story to the Lost Boys in Neverland.
Wait, Neverland? Lost Boys? There are more of you? Are they cute?
I don't know. Maybe? Do you want to come with me?
I don't know. How's the cell reception in Neverland?
Not very good. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Look, I really need cell reception. Otherwise, how will I be able to keep up with all my friends? I'm sorry, Peter, but I don't think I should go.
But I thought we could fight pirates together and you could be my mother.
Whoa, shut the front door. Your mother? I don't think so.
Why not?
Do I look like anyone's mother? Ew.
It's just I've never had a mother before.
Well, irregardless, I don't think it's a good idea. But we could make out a little before you go if you want. My parents are out and my brothers are asleep. Don't you want to?
I don't know.
Just let me give you a kiss. Do you know what a kiss is?
Well, I should know when you give me one.
Busted!
Who's that?
Boys, this is Peter Pan. Peter Pan, these are my brothers, Johnny and Mike.
Hey, I've got an idea. We should all go to Neverland together.
Neverland?
Is that like a gay bar or something?
Isn't that the one down?
No, it's a place full of adventure. Fighting Indians and pirates and there's mermaids.
Whoa. Girl mermaids?
Yes.
And what kind of pirates are we talking about? Like Orlando Bloom pirates? Cute ones? Are they as cute as the Lost Boys?
What kind of movies do you show there?
What kind of games do you have? Don't tell me we have one. Connect is so much better.
And do you have fun shops? I really need a new Kate Spade bag. Wait, should I pack for this? Oh God, what am I going to wear?
No, I don't know what you're all talking about. Look, we have adventures. It's a place where you never grow old.
Wait, never grow old? So I won't have to go to St. Andrews? That's awesome. But wait, I won't ever turn 18. I won't be able to drink.
I can't get a driver's license?
I won't be able to vote? Or, you know, do any other grown-up things.
No, I'll make you forget about all the grown-up things. We can ride the wind. We can fly.
We're flying. I hate airports.
Yeah, I get sick.
Sky Mall always sucks.
No. All you have to do is think lovely, wonderful thoughts, and they'll lift you into the air.
Wait, you mean like actually flying?
Well, yes.
What the heck is this?
Pixie dust.
Oh, it tickles.
Now just think those thoughts and you'll fly. Go on.
I could kill in a video game.
Cheeseburgers.
Boys!
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Boys!
Megan Fox.
Zoe Deschanel.
Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling. I'm not flying. Your pixie dust is defective.
Maybe those thoughts just aren't happy enough.
I don't know, Peter. Thinking about Megan Fox sure made me feel happy.
You know, maybe Neverland isn't such a great place for all of you. You're way too grown up already. How old are you?
15.
13.
7.
7?
Yeah?
You look like you're 25.
Growth spurt.
Look, we really want to go to Neverland. Maybe. I want to see all the cute pirates.
They're not cute. They're ferocious. Dirty, smelly, non-sexy pirates. And there's no electricity.
No video games?
No movies?
No hair dryers?
No, none of that.
You to heck with that. I'm staying home.
Me too.
What about the mermaids? Do you think I can touch them?
If you touch them, they'll drown you.
Well, now I'm depressed.
I think I'm just gonna get Tinkerbell and go home.
Tinkerbell?
My fairy.
Children, we're home. Oh, my.
Mom, Dad!
That's it, young lady. This is the last time I catch you with a boy in your room.
He came in on his own, I swear.
Boys, is this true?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Young man, who are you and what is your business here?
I'm Peter Pan, and I came for the story.
What story?
About Wendy's friend Claire?
Teenage gossip? Why don't you listen to a real story?
Well, I don't know any real stories, and I thought I could take them back with me to Neverland.
Isn't that the gay bar down the street?
No, it's my home. Second star to the right and straight on till morning. It's a place full of adventures and flying and no electricity.
No electricity?
Your children didn't want to come because there's no video games.
No video games.
No movies.
No movies?
And no hair dryers.
No hair dryers?
Oh, that sounds like a paradise.
And you never grow old. You leave all those grown-up things behind.
A vacation.
It's been too long.
It would be very relaxing.
Not a care in the world.
And no texting.
No psychopathic video games?
No bake sales or slumber parties.
No business meetings or ass kissing? No Justin Bieber!
Mr. Pan, would my husband and I be able to accompany you to Neverland?
Oh, you? Unless you fear we're too old.
No, but hang it all, we need a vacation.
It's so hard to be an adult sometimes.
Of course you can come.
Mommy?
Here, have some pixie dust.
Oh, it tickles.
Now, just think lovely, wonderful thoughts.
Bloody Marys.
Golfing on weekends.
50 Shades of Grey.
Sleeping until noon. Sex!
Here we go.
Wait, what are we supposed to do without you?
Oh, you said it yourself. You're a grown-up now. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Bye, losers!
Wait, Peter, call me!
Did Mommy and Daddy just go crazy?
I think they did.
No, that's what you call a midlife crisis. So yeah, crazy.
whispered in his ear. I've a fear you won't come back down to this ground. And he said, I'll always come back to you.
Could I have the house lights up, please? I can't see. I'll get out of the spotlight. Very good. Please, let's thank the actors, the directors, the production team, and our playwrights one last time. Catherine Shook, Chris Okishi, Elizabeth Breed, Jennifer Fawcett, Elijah Jones, Dwayne Larson, and Amy White. Thank you so much. Please join us in the lobby after the show. The actors will be there. The playwrights will be there. We have refreshments. It'll be a nice evening to discuss what you've just seen. I have certificates for the playwrights. If you'd see me in the lobby after the show. The prizes are, first place is $500, the second is $300, and the third place is $100. And all these plays will be published by Hoyer Publishing. Third place goes to Boy in a Cage by Catherine Shook. Second place is The Concentrated Masses by Dwayne Larson. And the winner of the 2014 New Play Festival is On the Possibilities of Endings by Jennifer Fawcett. Again, thank you very much for coming and supporting City Circle Acting Company.
Come back to you. Just help me this once to get higher up. And he kissed her and he said, please twirl me one more time and don't stop spinning.